All right, welcome. So I did a little work while I was offline, and I'll show you what I did. If I remember where it is. So I went ahead and fixed this. We weren't allowed to do a global navigate while we were in the roots or to a root object. So we got rid of that double slash, and now we're just doing slash or not slash at all. And then we set up our bindings for our add campaign view model and add campaign view, which we created, and we're going to be working on that tonight. Here is our campaign model, or campaign view, sorry, add campaign view. That's pretty straightforward. I copied the layout from the flyout menu. Probably want to make this a controller or something in the near future, but tonight we're not quite ready for that. Do we have an image set up? So I set up the bindings for title and subtitle. And there's an image button here that we can actually set the image for the background. Let's take a look at our design. So we actually don't want the image to engulf the whole thing. So we'll take a look at that. So let's throw our image in there. Grid row 0. Vertical options end. So this will put it in the bottom right. And then we'll get rid of this image clicked. And we're going to add a command, which we're going to bind. Let's pull up that view model. Well, let's close everything else first, all but this, because I like to focus. If I have too many things open, I get confused. All right, so we've got our add campaign view model. What? Oh, we don't need a title because that's already a thing. And then subtitle, image URL. Set up our command get photo command, and then set up the backing method, which we're going to use Xamarin Essentials Media Picker and capture a photo. They don't have any documentation on this. Figures. And then this actually does the work. So we're going to take the photo from the capture photo async. And then we're going to put it in the cache directory with our file name. And then set that to our image URL. And see if that works. Pretty straightforward. Photo. We're going to get photo command. New async command. So that should work. So let's take this get photo command, and bind it to the image button. You know, we're not going to worry about our entry. Well, let's go ahead and throw this up here real quick. You know, we can play with that after. What would we say that? Game system? It does not like the ampersand, so I have to comment that out. All right, so let's try this out. Run this. It's fully expected to be errors, because there always is. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it'll run the first time. I'm always the optimist, can you tell? By the way, that's my sarcasm voice. Oh, no, I was right. We have errors. Okay. Target invocation exception was thrown. Let's comment this out. Didn't like that. Let's just delete that. All right, what am I doing wrong? Let's look at this. This is pretty much a copy. No, stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's broken now. This is exciting stuff here. Exception has been thrown. All right, let's see if we can see the view details. Application exception. Target. Oh, so my new styles I messed up. Okay. I tried to add some not label entry. Text color is correct. All these target types are entry. Is there a font size? Oh, wrong based on. See if we can get this to work correctly. Okay, add route campaign. No service for type. Did I not add something to my setup? Oh, I actually have to add this? Okay. Maybe I should figure out how to do that factory thing like we do with Logger. I'll do that for next time. Add campaign view. Oh, it might help if I actually add the bits to make that work. So here, oh wait, toolbar. Toolbar item, add. Add is command, binding, add campaign, command. And then we're going to have to add that to our view model. It could be really lazy and just pass it a URL as the parameter type and have a generic navigation, but maybe I'll do that in the future, but not right now. Public async task add campaign async. And then have so do we have go to that implementation? No. Okay. Shell go to okay. shell.current. That's right. Sorry. Shell.current. Go to async and then add campaign. Await. Now we're going to have to restart this to add this, but let's go ahead and finish creating the command itself. We'll call that add campaign. And then we can set it up here. Add a campaign command, new async command. Add campaign async. So we've got our navigation set up. So the green squiggly means that it's not a part of the compiled code. Invaders from space or outside the door. There we go. Running. No campaigns. Please add more. Okay. Did we bind this? We bound it. Add campaign command. Make sure I spelled it right. Now let's do a line break. See what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, it's not even getting to that. So why, oh why are we not working? So we've got the icon. All right, let's cheat for a moment. I know. Bad form. Because it's not executing the command for some reason. I'm breaking some more rules here. Void, async of void, bad egg. Bad void, bad void. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I throw an exception? Don't worry, I won't quit my day job to start a singing career. Come on, there we go. All right. Now where did our button go? So let's close all these again. Oh, that's right, we commented it out. There's our button, but we want it at the bottom. Oh, well, let's go ahead and sure. Got it. Take a picture. What? There we go. Oh, let's see what happened here. Add campaign view model. Put our line break here, put a line break here. Okay. Oh yeah, we need an image on here. So let's throw an image on here. Image source equals binding image URL. Okay. So what do we do to make this work? Let's go look at campaigns. We should have this in here. So we need these two. So we need grid row 0 And we need aspect fill. Okay, that looks horrible. Oh, we've got padding here, so we want to get rid of this. All right. We need to get rid of this breakpoint. Now, can we choose an image? Are there images I can choose here? No? Okay. Ooh, hello. So that works. Hmm. Let's see what we can do. Get photo. We want. Sorry. Options. Right here. Okay, so capture photo. Let's see what other options there are. Capture photo, capture video. We don't want it with that. There's pick video. So there is media picker options. What are my options? Okay, so I can new one up. What are the options inside of here? Nope, I don't want a title. What are my... Let's go to definition. Okay, well, let's Google it with Bing. Media Picker API documentation. Let's look at the source code. Is there an example? So what are we doing anything with this options? Options. Oh, so we can name the picker. That's kind of lame. Okay, so we'll have to add another button. Throw that out. So let's go in here and create a new button. First, we have to add it to our theme. Gallery. Image is, okay, let's try this one out. Still going to call it gallery. Stack layout. We're going to call one take photo. Actually, let's switch these. I think the take is usually on the right. So we're creating a stack layout. Unlike previous layouts, we're going to do an orientation vertical. So, no, horizontal. We're going to get rid of the padding and the margin, but we're going to leave the spacing in. That'll create some space between the two buttons. And we want to call this images, no, gallery. Then we'll go ahead and add the command, take photo. What are we doing here? Why? Where is my cursor? Not my. Take Get pick photo async. Go ahead and create a new media options. Probably should share this. What is the deal here? Where is my cursor? Okay, it's there. I'm going to close that. Open that again. I don't know where my cursor is gone. There it is. That was weird. We'll call it thumbnail for now, until I come up with something better. Pick photo. Take. And the result should be the same across the two of these. So they should, I should just need the one common method, load photo async. So let's, nope. Okay, so now we've got our button set up. So let's see if we can pick a photo now. I think next week we're going to work on the Bing search. So I want to have an option where you can choose to do a search using the Bing service, and then pick an image from there. Okay, so our that's still working. Now let's see if we can pick a photo. Do we have any more photos on here? Well, that works. All right, so did I leave it up? No. Let's leave this up. All right, so we need to fix the orientation of go ahead and set that to grid 0. Now it does this by default. And then that is not what I want. I want to expand this. No. That's right. I want end and expand. Didn't seem to do anything. Okay. Let's just expand. Why does it keep doing that color? Oh, I think that's that problem with our button on the other screen. I think we can fix that now. We need to set the background color to transparent. Yeah, that fixed that problem. Okay. So what I'm gathering here is this stack layout is not full size. This stack layout is not full size. So what, well, let's see if we can wrap it. Request. Horizontal options end. So that is over there now. Now we're going to have to do later is we're going to add, using an effect, we're going to add a shadow to these icons because you can't see that if it's on white. Because that's super annoying. All right, so we have the image URL, so we'll be able to add that. Didn't we just fix this? Let's reduce the bottom margin. Okay. Go back to that being 0. I'm going to do 0. Connect. Okay. Sorry about that. We got disconnected for a moment. So we got Forgotten Realms. What's going on here? Realms. Dungeons and Dragons 5e. Let's throw, excuse me, a little bit of spacing on this, padding wise. No. There we go. That looks better. And then let's do the same down here. Margin. Okay. All right, so now we need a save button. So we've got a preview here. We've got the text here. Now we're going to put a save button up here. So let's grab our toolbar item. We're going to call this save. Now that doesn't exist yet, so we're going to have to create that. So let's go back to our style. And you're probably wondering why I'm not just adding every single icon I can. Because I only want to load the ones in that I need. Save. Did I do that right? Save, save. Okay. And then we need, let's try to do the command. If not, I'm gonna Google some Bing. Save command. Why is it not liking that? All right, we're gonna restart anyway because we have to write some code for the save. Public async command. Nope. Async command. Save command. Careful, I'll have some dad jokes in here. Private async task. Save async. And then what do we have? So we're going to use our data store, campaign store, to add item async, which will be a new campaign. And we're going to do image URL, title equals title, subtitle equals subtitle, and then we have ID, which is a GUID, and we want a new GUID. New that up. And then we're going to await this. Do we return anything from this? We return a Boolean, so eventually I'm going to add like a snack bar, a little pop-up thing that appears on the bottom and fades out. for messages like, success or failure, that sort of thing. Now, a lot of you might think that, I should do a spinner or something when it's adding, and then generally we don't want to do that. Oh, and we want to do if success, shell.current I don't remember how to do this offhand. So Xamarin Forms, Googling this with Bing, Xamarin Forms, shell, navigation, back. Easy back navigation. So how do we go back with shell navigation? Yep, that's simple enough. Add the await to that. It can be simplified. Was it going to suggest? No, I don't want to do that. All right, so we've got our back in here if we're successful. Oh, yeah, I can't put text in here. It's be a binding. Save command. All right, pick an image. Forgotten Realms. Dungeons and Dragons. 5e, and then tap save. And, we did not implement these add item. All right, let's do that. That might be smart. All right, so let's move this out of here. Private read only. Dot at what? Oh, it's an enumerable. Let's make it a list. Check it twice. For who's throwing errors and who's nice. Add item. Return task from result equals true. All right. So this. Okay. Yep. You wanted to take a little too long there, squiggly lines. That makes me nervous. Do 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 do. Oh, did I not hit the button? No, I did hit the button. We have an error. Campaigns does not exist. Durr. All right. Look at that beautiful bean footage. Choose a picture. And save. Okay, so why don't we have any image campaigns here? All right, so we've got add pretty much working. We could clean it up, add a few more items to it, but we're not going to do that right this moment. Why don't we take a minute and figure out why we're not getting any campaigns? Okay. Probably because we don't have the load hooked up yet. So let's take a look at that. Oh, I remember what we were going to do. We were going to include that in our binding somehow. Extensions, shell extensions. Nope, that wasn't it. Well, we'll come back and make this better. But for now, we're going to just use the event to command behavior. Behaviors. Let's see here. Event to command behavior. We need command, which is loading command, load command. Oh, we're on the wrong page. We want the campaigns view, and then we'll need the namespace as well. Event name, which is on appearing. And then let's try this out. Let's just stop this. We didn't save that. I'm not really sure what we changed there. Campaigns view model. Did I already set this up somewhere? No, I just had it set. Yep. Okay. So get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. Okay, exception has been thrown by target. Let's take a look at the details. Why can I not look at the exception? Let's try appearing. I think that's what my problem is. Okay, we didn't explode. So that was my problem. But I think it's happening before we get bound for the text, it's binding. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and do what I mentioned earlier, which is fix the binding. Where did I set this up? Clicked. Oh, that's right. I did it on. So that would be in setup. Add view, create instance. So view dot on appearing. Service provider get. Do I say that the T view model has to be? No, I don't say what that has to be. So if I set where T view model is a base view model, import that. That means that it has to be a base view model. And if we take the loading command and move that into the base view model, okay, async command loading, save that, setup. Put some brackets down. Load command. Oh, no, we have to cast it first. All right, so if view model base view model load command doesn't equal null. So let's take this out. Load command, var load command, semicolon, load command dot execute async. and then we'll do a disappearing later. But let's try this out. Make sure this works. So now we've got appearing. It's not using the event to command behavior. I'm not sure why that's not loading. It's probably because the load or the appearing is happening before. That doesn't make any sense. It's still not working. Let's throw that in there. Oh, now it works. Cool, cool. All right, so we've got this working. We're displaying some mock data items. Let's create. How do I want to do this? Do I want to create this inside view? Let's do it inside view. New item. Xamarin Forms. Content view. Get rid of all that. Oh, I gotta rename this. Campaign view. No, campaign summary view. I'll call it that. Campaign summary view. Not that we really need anything here. Throw that there. And then this should all compile. Don't make me delete you. Okay, this is probably complaining because there's nothing in there. Let's close all but this. Let's open add campaign because that's the most recent one. And then let's grab grid. Okay. Oh, that's going to be interesting. All right, so we don't want the buttons on this. So we'll get rid of the. Oh no, I guess we could have that. All right, so Xamarin Forms, bindable property. So I'm going to create a bindable property. Excuse me. Let's stick with this one. Oh, I don't know. Well, we can get rid of that. All right, so we need to go in the code behind to create this bindable property. And let's start with title. Title property, type of this, and then type of string, and then we're going to call it create title. And then we're going to get rid of the validation. And then the default value is an empty string. Now you can't do string.empty for constants. you actually have to do the brackets. All right, let's see here. This does not look right. Oh yeah, that looks right. That's on the other side. So we want homepage, maximum angle, course angle, course value, property changed. Let's see if we can find a better example than this. This is the same thing, isn't it? Creating custom controls with properties. No, this is an example I've used before. Okay, default bindable mode, default value, property changed. Okay. Property changed. This is the title property changed. And then generate method. All right, so we're going to have to actually name all of these things. So instead of doing that, we're going to do name title. And then we're going to say title. Well, I think we're going to say title. This dot. Oh, it's static? That's static readable only. Okay, what am I? Does that need to be static? Oh yeah, it helps if I use that. So the bindable is my custom control, in this case, my campaign, as campaign, view summary, summary.title equals new value. I guess that way? Yeah, no. Oh, I'm silly. It's not my casting that's the problem. It is, but I was trying to set the whole label instead of the text of the label. All right, so we've got this part done. Now we need to actually set up the property. So, blah, 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 blah. Come down here, public string title, and we're going to create a property for this. Get return get value. do that wrong? Oh, it doesn't like that. It's not a string. So I have to convert it to a string. And then base, well, I don't need the base. This is not necessary. Set value. Title property. Value, which is the value that's coming in. All right, so that's pretty straightforward, right? So we're gonna call this title label. Can I do that? Let's see here. Yep. So that makes it a little easier, so we don't mix up our names. So we need a subtitle. Go ahead and copy this property. And it seems like a lot of typing for not a lot of benefit, but it's actually pretty cool because now you can create your own bindable properties. I know it doesn't sound cool, but you'll see. You'll see in a minute. Subtitle label. Don't need that anymore. X name. Subtitle label. So the next item that we're going to work with would be the image, but we're going to save that for a different night. But oh, actually, let's try using this campaign summary real quick. We're going to add it to the campaigns. So get rid of this grid. Let's comment that out. We're already in campaigns, so do we need? Is that what we were binding to? Yep. And then we can do subtitle binding. So now we have these properties, and we can label them whatever we want. And then we'll have an image property, and then we'll have something to turn off and on, maybe the camera buttons and the ... or hamburger button, the ellipse button. Oh, not this again. There we go. You gotta figure out why that's not running. All right, well, that is it for tonight. I will see y'all on Friday. We will be playing either Valheim or Space Engineers. I'll have to figure that out. Depends on how frustrated I get with it this week. It's been a bit of a pain trying to get a ship going. If I can't, I play Valheim on Friday, and that is 8. And then next week we will start up again with coding for beginners. We had a little problem yesterday. We had a hailstorm, and so I played Space Engineers for a little bit, but then I ended up having to stop early because of the storm. had to bring my car in. Unfortunately, had to run out in the hail, and I was kind of done after then. So, but we will see y'all next week. I hope y'all have, or Friday. Well, I hope y'all have a great week this week, and be sure to like, subscribe, follow, all those lovely things. And goodbye.